What's up? Peace and love, family. Right back at you with another video, and you tune into War for Peace. So this video, man, I want to talk about people that jumped on the ADOS FBA bandwagon. When this FBA, I'm gonna speak with ADOS first because ADOS started first. So when ADOS first started, it was just Tone and Yvette Carnell and Antonio Moore. If y'all don't know him by Tone Talks on YouTube, Yvette Carnell. Both of them started ADOS. Yvette Carnell came from dealing with Boyce Watkins. She was on his channel first, talking about the same things he was talking about, building wealth and building the black community. And then her and Boyce Watkins got into it, and then she ended up leaving. Now Tone came out of nowhere, but Tone is an attorney. He's a defense, actually a prosecutor. He's not even a defense attorney, so he's the one that will, if your homie do a crime, your brother, your cousin, he's trying to put him away for a long time. His job is to get him as much time as he can and put him away. You know what I mean? And that's how he get paid to prosecute. So Tone, he's on the other side. But anyway, them two came together with ADOS, and then Tariq later on came with FBA. Now, when it first started, they wasn't really talking about immigrants too much. And then start to pick up momentum. You start to see Yvette Carnell start to do the xenophobia. And then her and Tariq got into it. And then Tariq wasn't doing it so much, but it seemed like as soon as he left Yvette Carnell and that movement claiming ADOS, he started FBA. That's when you start to see the xenophobia from Tariq Nasheed. But the sad part is that a lot of people, man, Tariq Nasheed start picking the momentum. A lot of people do personality worship, so he started picking up big momentum, especially during the quarantine, and then people start jumping on the bandwagon. I'm talking about Pan-Africanism. You know what I'm saying? Dudes like Umar Johnson, people like Sue Rossetti, and all these dudes that was in the conscious community, Brother Unk, you know what I'm saying? All these dudes jumped on that bandwagon. Lord Abba. I mean, I could just name so many, but then it's a lot that didn't, man. And much respect to you, man, that didn't feed into this bullshit and just try to go with the crowd because you see the crowd moving this way, even though you know it's wrong. Some people, they knew it was wrong, and it took others longer to do it, and it took some to do it faster. Umar and all these other guys just came out saying, slick stuff, you know what I'm saying? But before they wasn't speaking like that. These dudes was Pan-African. You know what I'm saying? Now, you got these new movements saying Pan-African dead. You go on YouTube, type in FBA, you see so many dudes that jumped on the bandwagon that to me, it looked like they always was kind of, because see, this is the thing, man, I want to explain. What they talk about immigrants doing, these dudes are doing it really by action. You know what I mean? When they say jealousy and all this stuff, these dudes look like they been want to say something bad about immigrants. You know what I mean? Most of the ones that's coming out with this stuff, because if you really think about it, man, why they wasn't saying this 5 years ago? You know what I'm saying? And if you say, oh, now they just catching on, so you that stupid to just catch on now after all these years? You know what I'm saying? After all these years, man. So that's how I know it's bullshit. You know what I mean? It's just that people want to jump on this bandwagon. You know what I'm saying? So so many people jumped on this fucking bandwagon, and now you see so many. It leaked. It's still a YouTube thing, but it starts to leak over a little bit. You start to see like Ice Cube celebrities start to deal with Tone and Yvette, but you starting to see a lot of them even back off, because Tone and Yvette, anytime somebody got in that movement and start to push something and that was making progress, they kind of like step in and say, oh, we are the founders and we the ones that come to us and all that. So people start looking at them kind of funny now, man. People start backing up. I mean, that's the same thing they did to Tariq. When Tariq started building momentum with ADOS, they kind of said some slick stuff, and they what's in the dark can come to light regardless, man. So whatever you do, you'll try to hide it, and they start doing it with everybody else. Now, I'm starting to see other people like Lord Abba that got channels that was dedicated to ADOS. A lot of these dudes left ADOS, man, and they start their own stuff. So it's a bunch of bullshit, man. You know what I'm saying? Because the immigrant part of it is stupid as hell. For you to say that you're being oppressed and then come back and then try to oppress like quote unquote, black people don't have the power to do so, but to try to make it seem like you are better and you guys are the ones that did this and you guys want to start this country. And we already know, man, without white people, there would be no America. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna let that sink in, because I hear a lot of people say, oh yeah, if it wasn't for us, we built this country. Okay, well, how come blacks around the world didn't build a country like this? You know what I mean? So you have to be in slavery to build a country? You know what I'm saying? That's what it is? Now I'm gonna tell you why blacks around the world haven't built no country like this, because we all been oppressed. You know what I'm saying? And that blacks in America is the closest to white people, being around Europeans that has wealth and that established wealth and use that wealth to even make their country grow. And then they take from other countries, like the people in Africa, the people in the Caribbean, when they see them in any of those countries in South America, even in Ecuador and all these other countries, El Salvador, when they see them making progress, they will send an infiltrator in there to assassinate the president or assassinate somebody to make that shit stop. You know what I'm saying? And this is the reason why. So when you guys are sitting there clowning saying, oh, why you guys ain't got it popping? When they start getting it popping, they send somebody in there to infiltrate the whole government. You know what I mean? Because they don't want nobody to get big like them, because it's a threat. See, y'all don't understand politics, but y'all talking politics. Now that's politics. So all these people that jumped on this ADOS and FBA bandwagon, man, this when this shit over, man, we gonna look at y'all a funny way, man. Tariq, man, you know what? I always looked at Tariq as one of those guys that said, man, this is him. Cause I done seen a lot of conscious dudes, man, that came and did some faulty shit, and you know what I'm saying? And when Tariq came, I said, this is the real deal. But damn, he had to do this, man. And it fucked his legacy up. Cause this is gonna be remembered, man. He fucked his legacy up. And all these other dudes that's jumping on the bandwagon, all these other people that's big names, is fucking their legacy up if you do that, man. Because at the end of the day, man, there will never be no two separate black groups in America. It won't happen. They look at everybody the same. It will never be no two black separate groups. That shit don't even sound right. That you got this separate group over here that acted for these tangibles, and you got this other black group that's acting for these tangibles. We got a melting pot down here with black people. We got black people from Africa, black people from the Caribbean, black people from the UK, black people from everywhere. That's different cultures. But in America, they look at you the same. I don't give a damn what you say. So even if these motherfuckers come over here and be coons, I know that some of these people come over here and be coons, but when they have their kids and their kids Americanized, them motherfuckers is black. Know what I mean? They were raised like me, black, gang bang, got shot, been everything, been in jail. I didn't know no goddamn Belize, man. I didn't know no other country. I just knew here. To me, I'm here. I'm from here. I don't know nothing else. So the offspring, regardless of what you say, that when they go to school, to a public school with other kids, other black American kids, and they get Americanized, they're Americans. They black Americans. The only way you will know is if you say, hey man, where your folks from? And then they say, oh yeah, shit, my folks from Barbados, or my folks from, but that's it. So all this shit is bullshit, man. We already know we live in a country that right now we have so many other people that came into this country that don't like black people, that came and got wealth in this country and built their communities, got better jobs than us right now, took all the jobs. We got people that came over here and took lower wages to get paid and all this and stuff, and left us out, especially in LA right now. When you look around, man, everybody, all the homeowners is not black people. We barely own homes out here. Everybody else is homeowners, and we right here struggling in apartment buildings. You know what I mean? So we got so much work to do, man, and all this other shit is stupid, man. We got real work to do on the streets, man. So all you dudes that jumping on the bandwagon, man, don't mess your legacy up, dude, because this is bullshit. You know it. Peace. I'm out.